showdown is in store, and you can set the tone and set the pace for what your season is going to be like by winning a game like this early. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Miami Hurricanes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, I wanted to get into the extended forecast because, as you can see, heavy rain right now. I have seen a few players in the pregame warm-ups having some issues trying to work on their ball security with the rain coming down so hard. The forecast says we can expect rain throughout the course of this game, but it is expected to lighten up in the second half. Of course, I will keep you posted as we go. Guys?
Try to stay dry down there if you can, Holly. And the Hurricanes ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
This offense has it with really good field position. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lofton. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
It's so difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that tag.
The Hurricanes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Going to the run, it's Fletcher. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Mensah fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. sending the offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Running inside. It's Smothers. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got 2 great.
Oh, a lot of space. He's at the touchdown, Texas. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Extra point here will tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Might be looking to run. Fires on the move. Got a man. It's Pringle. It's a running room. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Run in the red zone, it's Pringle. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Canes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Miami!
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense, because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
And the extra point was good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and averts disaster by falling on his own fumble. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll go right back to the run. Looking for room at the 40. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. On the ground, it's Smothers. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. He's up to 47 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
On those third and short, sometimes, man, they can stress you as a defense, right? Like, they put more speed on the field, so I kind of match that personnel and put more speed, but I got to be focused on that run, the physicality. You know they want to run the football, and they did not have success as this defense. Maybe I adjust and play a little bit more physical in the next third down and short.
When you're throwing the slant against man coverage, the timing's got to be perfect, right? The receiver's got to cross the defender's face. QB's got to put it out in front. It happens so quickly. That time, the timing a little bit off, and the ball falls incomplete.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They give it to him first time this season for the transfer. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Arch is going to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Compton. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give on the option. Might have a chance. He steps out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Quarterback making checks. Throwing, Mensah. He fires one deep down the right side. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Sends it back in motion. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Rushes on him. Upstairs to make the catch. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets this offense set up at the 27.
Because of this receiver's size, even when he's covered, he's open. You've got to give him shots. You've got to put it somewhere near his body. Let those long arms go pluck the football and get you a big first down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these two top-5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like, overrated. This is why the preseason bowls stink. We get a chance to prove ourselves for some of these teams that hasn't done a lot on the resume yet. Now, today is a resume builder.
He'll run it again. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Here's Mensah to throw. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
You know, on a third and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it sets up fourth down.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And now they regain the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got enough for the first. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. He's piled up 65 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A give to Brown. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, they start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger? Turning on the Jets. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Longhorn. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Rams him with the stiff arm. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the run, fires downfield. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Find some fresh air. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Needs it to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Hand off for Brown. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback will keep it. Maybe a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Running inside, it's Fletcher. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
The Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Mensah. Looking down the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Spits it out to the back. That's caught. It's Fletcher. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. To the air on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Hurricanes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Throws for the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. Making side adjustments here. This is a designed run. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throwing, Mensah. Makes the catch. It's Pringle. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Compton. Smacks him with the stiff arm. And he's out of bounds at the 24, a yard short of where he would have wound up with the touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Mensah to throw. Finds his man. It's Vaughn. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And if finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They're dealing with a second and long. The RPO, it's complete.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. He might want another play. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. He's got his man. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no first down.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that fourth down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Brown again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Again, it's Brown. Picks up the first down. Give him 105 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's two runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The run inside. It Smothers. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And now on second down for this offense. He'll take it himself. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Finding some room. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17.
Number 96, set to kick this one away.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Running inside, it's Pringle. Puts him in the spin cycle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion.
Here's a little room there. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Turning it on. Rumbles all the way down to the 6-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and he gives them a first and goal. Running the red zone, it's Pringle. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Canes!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this... Oh, he's got some space. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this 4th quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this 4th quarter.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. A give to Brown. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop. That's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. They'll leave it with him. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Crosses the 30. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Mensah. The short hands. It's Lofton. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Might be calling a hot route. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Stuffed, stopped, no chance. This defensive line won the battle, and they got the football back with a 4th down stop.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback keeps it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Longhorns in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Morris. Good timing on the quick out. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Looking downfield on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Arch Madness. Stepping to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Hey, easy. 347 overload. 347 over.
On the run, it's Fletcher. Makes him talk to the hand. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us